Hi, I'm Patrick Hepner. I create history content. This video describes the history of NCR, formerly known as the National Cash Register Company. James Jacob Riddy was a pub owner in Dayton, Ohio. He was troubled by thefts by employees of his saloon, which was not helped by the fact that records were kept on simple slips of paper. The first ideas for a money measurement tool came while Riddy went on vacation in 1879. This breakthrough moment came when he observed a mechanism on a ship, tracking the number of rotations the propeller made. Observing the rotary tracker moved him to imagine a similar mechanism counting money as it traveled into and out of a box. James Jacob Riddy and his brother John, a skilled machinist, embarked on their journey to assemble the first cash register. This machine was branded as Riddy's Incorruptible Cashier. By 1881, James Riddy faced a challenge in raising funds to continue experimenting. The intellectual property for the cash register, as well as its business entity, were sold to the National Manufacturing Company that same year. One of Riddy's early customers was John Henry Patterson. Patterson purchased 2 Riddy registers to help with accounting at his coal business in 1882. John Henry Patterson purchased the National Manufacturing Company of Dayton, which owned the patent for the Riddy Brothers cash register. National Manufacturing Company changed its name to National Cash Register in service of the new product. John Henry Patterson became a keen trader of salespeople. If his sales teams could convince business owners that cash registers could improve the performance of their businesses, then business owners could be convinced to purchase cash registers. John Henry Patterson applied etiquette guides as well as dress codes for salespeople who, at that time, had poor reputations for smelling like alcohol and tobacco in professional environments. The success of this tactic was obvious and affected not only the culture of National Cash Register internally, but the entire culture of salespersonship in America as well. National Cash Register's dominance eventually caused the culture of sales in the U.S. to become more polished and well-regarded. By 1910, National Cash Register controlled the market for cash registers. The millionth register was sold in 1911. National Cash Register had 2 million registers in circulation in 1922. In 1918, James Jacob Riddy died. At the time of his death, he had witnessed his machine changing the modern world for 3 decades. John Henry Patterson supervised National Cash Register as its president from 1884 to 1921. He died in 1922, a year after his departure. Among the skills which Patterson learned as the president of National Cash Register was that of hiring and training skilled people. Patterson's influence, even posthumously, extended beyond National Cash Register's campus and into the boardrooms of America's giant companies. At the time of Patterson's death, it was estimated that 1/6 of the heads of the nation's major corporations were former National Cash Register staff who spread Patterson's methods throughout the U.S. business world. To the inhabitants of Dayton, National Cash Register was known as the Cash. As the cash register business grew, so did National Cash Register's standing in Dayton. In the mid-1900s, Dayton would be known as the City of 1,000 Factories. National Cash Register would become a part of Dayton's culture and a source of its prosperity. In May 1974, National Cash Register shortened its name to the acronym NCR. A major breakthrough for the cash and for commerce in general arrived that same year. It was called the barcode. On the morning of June 26, 1974, in Troy, Ohio, the first product was scanned using the Universal Product Code, or UPC, in Marsh's supermarket using scanners from NCR. The universal product code is known today as the barcode. The barcode format used a sequence of vertical lines to immediately input information into a machine via laser scan. It was the latest and most successful version of research and technologies which had gone back into the 1960s. The purpose of all of these inventions was to save customers time. An earlier version of the barcode had used a bullseye format, but this version was not democratized. When the barcode was introduced, it achieved what it had been created to achieve. It saved people time. NCR's 255 scanning system was the scanning system that set the major mark in history. The good times were about to last. Where there had been prosperity in the first half of the 1900s, recession and departure followed. AT&T took over NCR in 1991, renaming it AT&T Global Information Solutions. Between 1992 and 1995, the company endured a sequence of layoffs which hurt morale among Dayton residents. By the 1990s, a plant on Brown Street in Dayton, which had formerly hosted 20,000 professionals, now only hosted 200. These final 200 professionals were dismissed when it closed. As manufacturing jobs left Dayton, feelings of prosperity and community left as well. One of the major impacts which the departure of manufacturing had in Ohio in the later years of the 1900s was the decline of a sense of shared civic life among the inhabitants. The city of 1,000 factories was losing its factories. On October 16, 2023, NCR announced that it would be splitting into two separate entities, NCR Voyix and NCR Atleos. The separation occurred at the close of business on that same day. NCR Voyix is the commercial and retail-focused branch, while NCR Atleos is the banking and finance-focused branch. As of October 2023, NCR is headquartered in Atlanta and employs 35,000 people. The 21st century saw the widespread introduction of self-checkout machines. NCR Voyix currently manufactures self-checkout machines, representing another step in the direction of technical advancement for the company. Where National Cash Register previously built machines to stop staff from pocketing revenues, now NCR Voyix makes machines which let a single store attendant process multiple customers at once. Thanks for choosing this video. I appreciate your attention and viewership. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I create content about topics in history I find fascinating, especially stories of invention and progress. I also write a Substack blog on the topics from these videos. Shorter form videos may be found on my Instagram page. See you in the next video.